Hey guys, welcome to another Spigot plugin tutorial, and today it's on the mini-game Cops and Crims. So this plugin is aimed at recreating Counter-Strike Global Offensive within Minecraft. So as you can probably tell, this is not my plugin world, it is in fact Dust 2, which is probably the most famous map on Counter-Strike. I would know because I played Counter-Strike too much. So yeah, this plugin is very, very cool. It's got guns, it's got bomb plants, and probably the coolest thing is the way you defuse the bomb. You don't just right click it, you actually have to go in the chest and click a random generated pattern to defuse it. So it's quite easy to set up. First of all, we are going to want to hop into the lobby, which I've put up here, and set it using the command CAC sets lobby. So you can look at all the commands by doing CAC. Now you're going to want to set the cop spawn, the criminals spawn, as well as the lobby. However, there is something else you must do, which is set the bomb area. So all you got to do is just set any number of blocks to the quartz block, which is default the bomb planting area. So you can make it a large area or small. So I'm going to set that as quartz block. Need 2 forward slashes with what did it? There we go. And now we are going to set the criminal spawn and the cop spawn. So if you've played Dust 2, hopefully most of you have, this is where the counter-terrorists spawn. So cat set cops like that, and the terrorists spawn all the way over here. So if you want to download this map, there will be a link in the description. It's quite nice. Not completely the same, so he's put mountains in it, which is really, really cool. And this is going to be the terrorist spawn. So CAC set crims, if you can spell it correctly, which I apparently can't. So that's all there is to actually setting it up in game. So what you can actually do now is go into the config file and edit stuff. So I'll show you that after I've showed you how it plays out. So I've set the min players to 2, so hopefully Linkin Park and I will have a fun game. So I am on the counter-terrorist side. I will also show you Linkin Park's perspective of planting it and whatnot. So start with the knife, obviously, and shop. So the shop's very cool. I'll show you this. I don't know why my skin is not Donald Duck, it's quite strange, but I do have my blue face on, which is cool. So I've created some of these. So we have the AWP, the Dragon Law, which I definitely want, but it's very expensive. And you can have stuff like Deagle Block. You can make as many of these as possible, and you could even add a custom texture pack. So you left click to reload because this uses crack shot, and right click to zoom in, and left click to fire. So very, very cool. I'm going to camp by a site while Linkin Park runs up and plants the bomb. I'm a terrorist and I need to plant the bomb. So let's grab the deagle, looking out for a Juan Dig. We're going to go A long, hopefully the counter terrorists aren't looking around the corner. Pretty fire. Yes, so this is the bomb, by the way, the C4 golden apple. So there's a really interesting way of planting it. Very, very nice. Sneaky piggy like. So you go on the quartz block and you just eat the apple and the chest will appear. So I can't do anything to the bomb once it's been planted. Let's hop over to LT Gym now and see how to defuse it. How did he do that without me spotting him? So I'm going to kill him. He's dead now. I have got more money so I can buy stuff. And oh my goodness, that looks complicated. So if you click the wrong thing, it changes. So what you need to do is click all of the redstone torches, like this, while you're being shot at, to defuse the bomb. So how long have we got left? 4, 3, oh crikey. Yes, we did it. And yes, the cops won because we defused the bomb. Very, 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 very cool. I really like that. So how much money have we got? We've got 900 money, so that's pretty good. Yeah. You can get a primary and a secondary, which is pretty nice. And I seem to be lagging a lot. What is going on? That's interesting. Okay, that's the game, so we'll go into the config now, and yeah, I'll see you there. So here we are in the plugins folder, and there is two folders that we want to look at, which are Cops and Criminals and Crackshot. So first of all, let's go in Cops and Criminals, and let's edit some settings. So as I showed you earlier, the quartz block is the bomb site, so you can change that to anything you want. Minimum players, 2, because it was just me and Lincoln Park. You can also change the timers, default primary and secondary, so you could even make this an AWP if you wanted to. Oops. I don't know why you would, but you can do that if you want. So yeah, this is basically just editing very, very easy, simple things. So if you wanted to make it exactly like Counter-Strike, you could change that to 16 and this to something else. Rounds to switch, maybe half of that, 8. And then let's go into messages. So you can obviously edit these. Doesn't really matter. I wouldn't change them, honestly. Locations, you don't need to edit that. We set that in game. And guns. This is the most important part. So I'll show you how to make a new gun. So what you do, you just copy one of the other guns, hit enter, and then backspace twice and paste it. Now I can change this to something else, such as Diamond X, and the gun is going to be an AK-47. Yes, it is. So it's actually going to be primary, and I've just realised that the AWP is secondary at the moment. So let's change that. And FAMA's primary, yes, good. So we also need to change the slot so it doesn't overlap to 5. So that will be next to the AWP. And the price, so 2,700 is the price in CSGO, but you probably want to make it lower. Now that won't actually work. You have created it within here, but it needs to be created within Crackshot as well. So if we go into the weapons folder, default weapons, and scroll down, so there might be an AK somewhere. Let's have a look. There's the AWP, Type 95, AK-47. So let's remove this hyphen, because the names have got to be the same, otherwise it won't work. And yeah, there we go, that's it. So if you wanted to create a new one, you could copy one of these, rename it, change the values. There's so many values. You can enable, disable scope, sounds, reload, animation, time and whatnot. So yeah, that's very, very cool. So that's the plugin. Subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you in the next video.